Hey, what is going on, guys? Oh, it's been like so long. So if I haven't said like Happy New Year's to you yet, Happy New Year's. I'm allowed to say Happy New Year's till like Chinese New Year. So I have 25 days in January to say that. So I'm gonna keep this video super simple, guys. I mean, like, I'm literally sitting down on the floor like Indian style or Asian style. I kind of grew up like this, you know. I sat on a table like this and ate, so this is my comfortable position, guys. You have to excuse me if there was like this kind of cut. Yeah, that means I cut it somewhere. I usually like film this whole entire thing in like 4K and crop in and out, but this is filming in 1080p because I realize I'm never gonna make this video if I don't just make something and just publish it. Filming in 4K obviously takes a lot longer, so I'm doing it that way. This is super basic, guys. I think I have 4 lights. I know, basic as in like 4 lights. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. Yeah, so let's go. So in this video, I want to kind of give you an update in my life in a sense, aka my channel, because that's kind of like my life right now. So I'll give you an update on my channel and kind of tell you guys a little bit of surprise at the end of the video. So there is a surprise at the end of the video. So my last video has been about Weeble S, and that's been like a huge kickoff to my channel. So thank you so much, guys, if you subscribe from that video. I mean, like, it means a lot. And thank you even more if you gave me a thumbs up on that video, because Zhiyun, the manufacturer of Weeble S, contacted me after my first Weeble S review video and asked me to be their workshop speaker for CES. CES is one of the like world's largest electronics shows, so that kind of like blew my mind. So, you know, my channel's not that huge, and I get decent views sometimes on my review videos, but I think what they saw and I asked them is like I had a lot of thumbs up compared to like thumbs down on my first video especially. So they thought that was a really good audience engagement, and they kind of like how I speak, probably because I cut a lot. It was super exciting because it's been like over 10 years since I've been to Vegas. So being in Vegas by itself was really cool, but what was even cooler was that I got to meet my handler from Zhiyun. I call him like my handler, but he's the one from marketing team. I email back and forth. So I got to meet him in person. That was super cool. I wanted to like make it like extra special. So what I did was research like what Chinese people like, and basically found out they like food gifts. So I went to a grocery store and collected all the American junk food you could think of and like shoved it in my like carry-on bag as much as possible. It was really good padding for all the equipment, and gave it to him as a gift, and find out like he actually is really healthy and only likes healthy food like fruit. So hopefully he shared with his team. But yeah, I got to go to CES and like meet like the whole entire Zhiyun marketing team and sales team. So yeah, it was really cool to like meet a lot of people who uses the gimbal and find out what kind of questions they have. That was a little bit different perspective from like doing a YouTube video, so that was cool. And I got to meet with this guy named Brett. He has a YouTube channel called Infomercial. Like, you probably have seen him if you use a lot of Zhiyun product. He does a lot of walkthrough and tutorials of these products, so it was really cool to like meet him in person. And one thing I learned is that yeah, he's probably the tallest YouTuber I've seen. I think he's like 6'5" or 6'6". So is it me, or is it like all the YouTubers really tall? Every time I go to these events, like when I went to Sony Camera Camp, like everyone who I admire was just like towering over me, literally. I think Donna did it, like he's like 6'6" also. So when we take pictures together, like the other person has to like literally kneel down to like get to my level. Yeah, hashtag no small creators. Definitely, it's a struggle. Completely out of context. But what really happened was actually about 2 weeks before CES. In fact, 2 months before CES starting, I got really sick, and I don't know what's going on, guys. Like, I know a lot of people who's on YouTube, they've been getting sick. So usually when I get sick, this is the style of me getting sick. I usually get sick one day and like really hardcore, right? Like I'm like high fever, in bed, can't do anything, and like the next day I'm 100% better and off and running. Like my wife's style being sick is usually like she'll get sick for like maybe 2-3 weeks, and her style is just coughing. Like she does coughing. Mine's a high fever. So I didn't expect to get sick for like 2 months, literally, and off and on, just could not get better. And I was coughing this time, and I guess the concern here is that when you cough like that, your voice starts to go. And what's even more scary is that you know you have this huge event coming up, and you like studying for it and you really preparing for it, but your body just cannot follow that. In fact, this was 2 weeks before CES. Okay, so it's about 2 weeks before CES, and I'm really sick. I lost my voice, and what's scary is that I've been sick for about 2 months, and
on and off, I haven't been able to get better. And I'm not gonna post this right now because, you know, I don't want, it's not so that people can feel sorry for me, but I want to be positive, and I'm gonna remind myself in the future when I get my voice back how appreciative and thankful I should be for that voice. And I'm gonna create a lot more content because I felt this right now, and I want to kind of remind myself in the future. So hopefully I get better in 2 weeks. And it's not even hopefully, I will get better in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna look at this, and we're gonna look at this, and just know that, yeah, health is important. Be healthy and be appreciated when you do have it.
So yeah, not so good, guys. I mean, like, it was a little bit scary because even like day before the presentation, I tried to vlog at the airport and I just could not. I would just stop and so we have a problem. And cough really bad like that, so I took a lot of medicine. I mean, like, I took all kinds of medicine. So I've been to doctors before that too. So they gave me a bunch of antibiotics, took all that. Like, I had tea, honey, you know, saltwater goggle. Like, I did everything in my power to get better, and I never prayed so hard in my life. But yeah, luckily I was able to like get through like day 1, day 2. So I spoke like 2 times a day. So day 3, my last presentation, my voice started to go, but I made it, guys. So I did not botch like all my presentation, but yeah, it was really hard. Like, I had to like speak to like all these people coming in at our booth, and I was really struggling inside, but I kept my composure somehow and got through it. So hopefully it went okay. And even now, like, I'm drinking water, guys. So I'm like at 90% good. I speak English. So I learned a lot through the experience of being at CES and being the workshop speaker and just getting into all the mix and things that are going on at CES. Even after all that, my biggest takeaway really is like, health is so important, guys. I know we don't really think about it when we are healthy running around, but like when I lost that voice and like actually literally lost the voice, not being able to create YouTube videos, I thought having this voice is a privilege and I wasn't gonna take it for granted. And in fact, I changed a lot of things in my life after that. So in 2020, like, number one thing that I want to do is be able to like work out and really get into shape. I mean, I was okay shape before, but I really need to take care of my lungs and like just being physically well, that when I do get sick, I'm able to like beat these things like right off the bat. So I think that's like huge important, and that's just one thing. And another thing is that like I miss my family a lot going to these events, and like past 1 year I've just been so much like grinding and working so much. So this year I'm gonna try to spend a lot more time with family. But one thing that kind of conflicts with that is that I do a lot of work aside from YouTube on my business. So I have a side business, it's a filming business. I do a lot of corporate interviews, like event captures, and just in general, whatever client I can get in video. I've been trying to grind that a lot so I can make a lot of money to pay for daycare, really, right? Aftercare, before care. I mean, like, I live in Washington, D.C. area. In this area, I paid about close to like $2,500 a month on daycare and aftercare and before care for my little kids. If you didn't know I had kids, like, I guess this whole entire setting should have given away. Like, when I walked up here, you guys saw like my furniture choices. Those are not mine. Those are my kids. These are kids' chair, kids' toys. Yeah, not mine. So yeah, this past 1 week, I've been contacting my clients who are active for like next month or 2 in the spring. Basically told them like, hey, I can't do these jobs anymore. I'm gonna take some time and spend time with my family and spend time with my health and really have the opportunity to like go all out in YouTube, because I realized, like, I know I'm able to upload here and there, but to be able to like fully grow this year, I think I have to really commit everything I got onto YouTube with the time available. And what I also realized that basically outside the YouTube hours, I was putting my kids into daycare and before care and after care, so spending a lot of money just so that they can spend time with someone else and not me. And I was doing work that are, you know, yes, I enjoy it time to time and it's really making me learn a lot, but you know, I don't really enjoy doing like corporate like interviews. I mean, they're okay, but I'd rather spend time doing YouTube because I really enjoy it. And you know my phrase that I said, once you go YouTube, you don't want to work for another dude. Yeah, that's for real. And you've probably seen these kind of stories a lot, like after people really become successful on YouTube and like really hit it off, you know, they got like 100,000 subscribers and they're going full time on YouTube. that is not the case here, so it is a little risky. I realize that, but I think what I want to show my kids also is that you gotta pursue your dream no matter what the risk is, as long as there's a little bit of chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
So thank you so much guys for giving me that chance. Like if you subscribe to this channel from like meeting me in CES, like yeah, you guys are awesome. I am really encouraged by all your support and everything that you guys done for me just by watching and subscribing. I mean, like to think like 1 year ago, guys, I had 620 subscribers on this channel. So yeah, as of this video, I think I have about 4,000 subscribers, and I know number isn't everything. Every time I mention these numbers, like I do inside, like just say, oh man, like it is not about numbers, it is not about numbers, but it is kind of giving me like quantitative like results that I can kind of see and hope for and kind of set goals for myself. So I was setting goals for next year, and I was thinking like I did a little survey in my Instagram, like should I hit 10,000 subscriber by next year or something like over 20,000 subscriber next year. And I knew I was kind of like just saying that to kind of gauge, you know, what I wanted to do, but really in reality I think my goal by next year, by New Year's, really is like how many videos did I create. So I want to set a goal. I'm not gonna do daily vlogs, but I'm gonna set a goal like 40 videos by next year. I think that's like the goal. And I think doing that naturally by giving back to the community and just really getting to know you guys better, yeah, I think that's gonna be my goal. Speaking of which, so here's a little surprise. It's not really a surprise because you guys probably saw it. Like I realized when I did that initial like scene setup, you probably saw it on the shot. Yeah, so I do have a giveaway. I didn't like hashtag giveaway, guys, because really last time I did this giveaway, I think a little over a year ago, yeah, I did 100 subscriber $100 gift card giveaway, and I hashtag like giveaway like all across all my social platform, and I met a couple really cool people through that, but mostly it just brought all kinds of people that really didn't align with my channel. So I didn't even like title this YouTube video like giveaway. So it's really to thank you guys. Like I'm not trying to like have you guys subscribe to this channel and like, you know, get more views or anything like that. So I have matured over time on social media, so I've grown a little bit. So this is the giveaway surprise. This is Crane M2 by Zhiyun. This is technically used. Yes, I used it 3-4 times. I did vlog, I did, you know, a couple video shoots, but I don't know if you ever knew me in person, like I take care of my gear, guys. Like I make sure it's not scratched. Like I pad with like towels when I put it in like briefcase. So this is Crane M2. It's meant for like small mirrorless camera, like compact point and shoot cameras. Actually, I do have the phone holder still, so you can put your phone on here. So this I'm gonna give to you guys. Doing a giveaway internationally. So my first giveaway, obviously, you know, buying a gift card in the United States, you can't give that to like somebody outside the United States, and it really hurt me inside that I couldn't do it. A lot of you guys from like overseas, so this is an international giveaway. Let me put this down. So the full terms and conditions are actually on the description and on the, I'm using Gleam by the way, so it's on the Gleam when you click on it. And I'm gonna make this like super simple. So lesson learned from my last giveaway, I made like, was it like 10 steps? Like you gotta, you know, do this, and like it was just way too many steps and requirements. Like a lot of people actually disqualify doing it, so I don't want to do that this time. So if you made it this far into this video, like I thank you so much. So all you gotta do is click on the link using Gleam. I think it's got like 2 entries or 3 possibly, and all you gotta do is, you know, do one of those to enter into giveaway, and you have until January 29th at 11:59 p.m. So at midnight, basically, I'm gonna just cut off the giveaway. So yeah, the winner will be announced on my part 2 of this video, and you have 3 days to get back to me and claim this prize. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep going. I made it 3 days because I don't want to do longer than that, which yeah, it could go forever. So you have 3 days after I announce it to get back to me and basically send me everything I need to send you this Crane M2. And it's gonna be interesting because the reason I'm doing this Crane M2, guys, originally I wanted to give away my Weeble Lab, and then I found out with the dimensions, it's a little bit outside like the regular dimension for USPS, so it is incredibly expensive to send Weeble Labs. Yeah, that amount doesn't make any sense for me to send Weeble Lab. I will do a giveaway with Weeble Lab one day, just US only, but I really wanted to do international giveaway this time. So hope you understand, guys. Ooh, another thing you have to understand about this giveaway. So this, again, all this is gonna be under terms and conditions, but I did a lot of research about like international giveaways. So the countries that cannot enter into this giveaway, I know there's like 13 countries who has really strict like international gambling laws. So that list is on the terms and conditions, so make sure you're not from that country. And then obviously it like excludes all the sanctioned countries. Sanctioned countries include Iran, North Korea, Syria, Cuba, and Venezuela. Those are like US sanctioned countries, so you cannot win this giveaway if you're from that country. So yeah, good luck to anybody who enters this giveaway. Just a little note, in case you don't know, I noticed that some of you guys said, hey, I don't get notified when you upload new videos. It's because like sometimes when you set up the subscribership on the cell phone, it doesn't turn on all notifications. So make sure all notifications is checked, because you have 3 days to get back to me after I announce the winner. So I just don't want you to miss it. On that, thank you guys so much for the support. And in case you haven't seen my Instagram post, I did a little recap video of last year. Basically, the context is that I started last year on January with the 30-day vlog challenge I did with Scott McKenna, and all the way through December. So here it is. So I had to wonder, what is next for my YouTube channel? I think this 30-day vlog challenge has really shown me how much I am passionate about encouraging others and teaching others about my passion. Today, we're gonna talk about how I shot this. Today, we're gonna talk about the 5 common gimbal mistakes you could be making. Today, I wanna share with today.